The OGC is a collaborative international forum committed to fostering open standards for the global geospatial community. We believe in a world where everyone benefits from the use of freely available geospatial information and supporting technologies. Sponsors and participants from government, commercial organizations, NGOs, academic and research organizations all come together, driving innovation during the course of each testbed. Developments occur in several domains, including environment, defense, health, agriculture, meteorology, and sustainable development. With over 130 deliverables and 7 scenarios, this was our most ambitious and successful testbed ever. Our scenario begins with the pilot scheduling a flight from Atlanta to San Francisco. The flight information is exchanged via a web features service and is encoded using FIXM, and the geometries use GML encoding. While the pilot is pushing away from the departure gate, they query an OGC client application for additional flight information by performing a simple search that uses a specific aircraft identifier. The application is connected to a data broker that discovers all of the necessary services from a registry, allowing the pilot to review a pre-flight briefing that includes the flight plan, weather data, and other information. Details of the San Francisco airport are encoded in the Aerodrome Mapping Exchange Model format, and for flights like this one from Atlanta, are encoded in the Aeronautical Information Exchange Model format. All of this formatting is transparent to the user.
You've got data coming from different sources, from different countries, from different authoritative and non-authoritative sources, and this is where you need interoperability and standards.
When we drive two communities together, whether in aviation, all of a sudden I put them in the same melting pot, and the chef, as part of the interoperability demonstration, as part of the test bed, we have to satisfy the constraints that both bring to the table, and we take them on a journey where they both end up happier.
While the flight is underway, the pilot checks for updates, specifically for flight restrictions along the flight plan. Utilizing an OGC WFS with temporality extension allows the pilot to make a temporal and geospatial query. An emergency has been called in the Aeronautical Operation Control Center near San Francisco due to an earthquake that has caused a number of forest fires. The flight from Atlanta will intersect the temporary flight restriction issued by the FAA. The pilot can amend the flight to avoid the restricted area. In San Francisco, an evacuation is underway and operations are being relocated to a remote facility in Los Angeles. An OGC pub/sub server provides the capability to subscribe and unsubscribe to geospatially filtered event-based information. Using this service, the backup center can now monitor and support flights in both areas. The Air Operations Center successfully responded to the emergency because they were supported by open standards, proven web architectures, and were able to reuse software and integrate data more efficiently.
This whole testbed has been about collaborating with other OGC members and the sponsors in the aviation thread to increase, and I would say even more socialize, the uptake and the importance of standards in the modernization movement in the aviation industry.
We have such amount of content in our test beds that we can provide the high-level overview, we can provide technical viewpoints, we can provide scenario viewpoints, and in the end, people still want to dive in with the developers, find the details, roll up their sleeves, and move the results that happened in Testbed 12 into their operational environment with their developers.
With more than 500 member organizations worldwide, the Open Geospatial Consortium is the leading organization for developing and maintaining international geospatial and location standards. Through the OGC, technology users are able to maximize the value of past and future investments in geoprocessing systems and data. By getting to know, evaluate, and work with interoperable technologies in real-life testbeds, our members develop architectures, enabling systems that allow them to share and reuse data, positioning their organizations to choose the best tool for the job, optimize workflows, and reduce risk.